Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. So the new DLC is now live. I'm not going to talk to any NPCs. Yesterday, when I did that, the game would crash when I would talk to certain NPCs. But that's not what we're going to do today anyway. Today, we will play the elite version of the solo mission. But I wanted to show off the Mogo map. Visually, they did a good job. And I wish they would give us some of those base items, like this platform over here with the Green Lantern emblem on it. I wish we could get that as a base item. Although they don't seem to be giving us any base item with this DLC just yet. Hopefully, maybe at some point in the future, they will add some of those base items. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see for that. And here we have the Green Lantern Supply Officer, the vendor for the latest gear for this DLC. So enough stalling. So let's go to on duty, to Fearful Day, solo, and let's change it to the elite version of the mission, and let us start the queue. Later tonight for Live at 5, there'll probably be a lot of stuff that we will be able to talk about. Also, if you want to skip the cinematics, you could click the camera over here. We're not going to do that. So let's talk to Carol first.
Okay, Lucia. The emotional tether between you and your sister leads here. Don't get too excited. This place is supercharged with the power of fear. That means yellow lanterns. Go find Esperanza. I'll cover the entrance, in case our yellow friends decide to drop by.
She's going to cover the entrance. She's so nice. Oh, and also, another thing a lot of people will talk about is the 5 artifacts. Here I'm going with a Solar Amplifier, the Quizlet, the Grimoire Verum, the Strategist card, and the Lazarus Pit.
This place, I can feel the compassion behind its creation. Still, the fear in the air is worrying me. There! Yellow lanterns!
So let's fight the evil Yellow Lanterns.
Ring! I need more power!
Ring energy level dropping! I fear nothing.
Evil Yellow Lantern, I think, came from behind. Did you see that? I'm used to that in PvP, but I'm disappointed that the evil Yellow Lantern attacked behind.
You're monsters. I give my gratitude to you, brave one.
My ring grows weak.
So basically, I'm ended up with a bunch of pets. I have the Grimoire Verum, the Quizlet, the Robot Sidekick. It's not something I was planning to use way back when, but over time it just kind of happened by accident. It's as our friend Bob Ross would say, it was one of those happy accidents.
But even the bravest heart succumb.
Whoever that is, they're trying to scare us.
I think you have to wait for the dialogues to be completed. I probably went a bit too fast. Sometimes it happens. I have to backtrack a bit because some triggers did not seem to trigger just yet. So I would strongly suggest don't do what I just did. Wait for the dialogues, for the NPCs to say the full dialogues. Oh, and here we have a collection here. Oh, there it is. I have to admit, with the trees and all the foliage, it's kind of hard sometimes to find what you're looking for. Which does make some kind of sense. So it says travel further into the village, but again, I think we skipped one of the triggers.
Looks like the cave collapsed here. Help me clear this rubble.
Or maybe not.
That feeling. It's like someone walked on my grave.
So if you reach a point where you're not sure where to go, try to backtrack a bit. We have another collection here.
There's Carol. What's wrong with her?
So see here, she mentioned Carol's, but she's not here. So let's backtrack a bit. We're gonna have to backtrack more than that. So here we have, yeah, the trigger isn't triggering.
Indigo light won't save you from me, Lucia. I'm going to break you.
So sadly, they've put a whole bunch of triggers all over the place, and you have to make sure that you trigger those triggers. It's something that happens in a lot of games. I remember way back when the first time I encountered that issue was with a game called Baldur's Gate. There was a point in the game where you had to flood a mine, and there was a trigger you had to trigger before you reached the end of the mine. But if you are using the boots of speed, you were not triggering the trigger. And normally you would have someone in your group that would trigger the trigger. But at that point, I was playing the game solo with my solo mage thief. So my solo mage thief was the only character that could trigger anything. And I was wearing the speed boots, and because of the speed boots, I was going too fast. I was not triggering the trigger. Oh, there it is.
That body, it looks human.
So here, I guess, don't go too fast. And if you hear a character saying a piece of dialogue, I just wait for them to completely say their dialogues before moving forward.
I recognize her. She was a Kasnian detective. I killed her. How could she be here on Moko?
Look out! It's a zombie!
Oh noes!
No! There's more of them! This isn't possible!
Oh, you're the only one. Another one.
A lot of people love Constantine, but as you saw, it takes a few seconds for our friend Constantine to trigger his ability. Sorry about that. I have to take a little. I have to drink a little something.
Things shouldn't be here. They're dead. Damn, that stinks.
Yeah, that was a bad time to need a drink. What can you do?
They just keep coming!
Oh.
Those are your greatest fears come to life, Lucia. There must be a powerful yellow lantern nearby.
Felt that through my shield.
There's a shelter not far from here. We need to get there and protect it.
Heads up, people. Reading a lot of yellow energy around here.
Also, when I mention characters, also mention when you hear a voice off screen, like when it's a Mogo's talking. Or there's also another character that talks a bit off screen. I'm not going to say it just yet, not to spoil it.
Carol, they're killing civilians. We need your help.
On my way. Hang in there.
And some other those triggers, as you saw, are NPCs lying on the ground. But you cannot trigger those until you trigger what seems to be some of the dialogues. Did you see that again? The yellow lantern attacking from behind? Ah, those lanterns.
Carol, we found more dead civilians. Where are you?
I'm on my... There's so much. There's too much.
Ah, Carol is so sad. Let's use our... A bit early to use the supply drops. I kind of like to keep it for ideally one of the boss fights. Too late, too late.
This was Kalea, the village leader. She's gone. The enemy made an example out of her. Yes, to spread more fear. Let's find Carol and end this madness.
So here's our friend Carol.
So, you cowards decided to come out and fight, huh?
Carol!
Don't write
We're not here to
checks if I
fight.
can't
We're your
cash.
friends.
I've heard that one before. It's not gonna work this time.
I'm saving Constantine. There should be a whole bunch of NPCs that spawn, I think.
Nice try, pal.
Or maybe not.
This isn't over.
One other thing I love about Quantum, you saw I was able to crowd control Carol. Even in DPS role, your crowd control is, as you can see, your crowd control is pretty awesome with Quantum, even if you play as a DPS.
Oh, that really hurts.
You would think that the crowd control would be only for controllers, and that the crowd control wouldn't work for DPS.
This isn't over.
I could have sworn she was summoning a whole bunch of evil minions. Doesn't matter.
Wait, it's you. I thought you were enemies. Trying to kill me. Oh,
More mind games. Oh, something's wrong. Something.
You were strong in the brightest day. Let's see how you fare in the blackest night.
Oh, and here we move to the second part of the mission.
There's no hope for you here. Surrender.
Sir, as you heard, you'd better wait for her to finish her dialogue before moving forward. Otherwise, you would end up missing out on some of those summons. And you have to defeat those summons to move forward.
There's always hope. Follow me. Follow my light.
So again, if I move forward here,
You're right, bollocks now. You know, if it weren't for bad luck, I'd have none at all. Except on with you.
seeing how I have a whole bunch of summons, I should probably try to use one of the artifacts that gives a boost to summons. We'll see.
Good. Keep going, okay? Follow my light.
The blue light of hope shines.
Yes, you made it. Quick, come into our light.
Nah, I should have saved the Constantine for here. Although here we have the light from the two sisters, so I guess that'll do.
Wish we had these rings when we were kids, right? We could have skipped the bus and flew to school.
There's a little one here that's pretty annoying. Let's get rid of him. Evil Shadow Demon. I should probably have mentioned at the start of the video, spoiler alert. But too late now. I thought they would say something. Oh well.
For you, there is only darkness and death.
Come out and face us, coward.
If it's a fight you want,
Well, let's summon the whole shebang, as they says. Again, as you can see, the crowd control. Dang, the crowd control of
Yes.
Quantum.
You know I don't
Love
like
it.
rules.
And the funny part is that that's not even why I love using Quantum. I love Quantum for the Quantum tunneling. But the fact that the crowd controls work so well, even in DPS role, is just gravy, extra gravy. Like when you can pretty much perma stun or perma crowd control the poor shadow demon, what can he do? Nothing.
See? We made it. All will be well.
So let us continue. Also, the hazmat dudes, the best henchmen in the game. I didn't think much of them at first, especially I hate the way they look, obviously.
such confidence. I would shatter it and you like glass.
But in terms of damage, they hit like a truck. They have some healing abilities. And some you might have noticed in some live at 5, sometimes when we didn't have a healer, we had players who were using the hazmat dude, and they were almost working as a substitute healer. Like, yeah, if just one player has the hazmat dudes, yeah, that doesn't replace a healer. But
I've
if
had worse.
everyone in the
More
group
shine
uses that,
Keep fighting.
it's
We're
almost as good as
almost
if you had an extra healer. And not to mention, as I did say, they hit like a truck, so you get you pretty much get what the legendary battle healer that people always want to have. Oh no, the evil lizard Drac. Do we attack her or do we talk to her? Nah, we'll just get smacked by her. Again, uber crowd control, love it. Oh, there's a bunch of evil minions being summoned, maybe?
Feel the excitement crackling in the air?
Oh, she pushed Constantine somehow. And I don't know what he's waiting for. He does that sometimes. Sometimes the enemies don't seem to trigger him. And that's... Is it because she pushed him? She kind of interrupted what he was going to do? It could be, I suppose. Now, should we destroy the minions and then focus on Lisa Drac? Should we just focus on Lisa Drac? You tell me. Both seems to work. You could decide to just focus on her and ignore the minions. You could decide to get rid of the minions as they appear and then focus on her.
I'll hurt you for that.
Just making this harder.
Oh, some more minions. I'm not sure why I was stuck for a second. Evil minions. Although there are sometimes, like you just saw, you lose the target on Lisa Drac. So sometimes you have no choice. You have to target the minions when she's not there. Let's get rid of some of the evil snakes. Let's summon our minions.
I'm gone. Time to run.
I've had worse.
That won't stop me.
All will be well.
Almost there.
What do we do now? Okay, let's use our rings to energize Mogo. We can...
Oh noes!
Not this time, blue scum.
Spinetta! No! Consider that my parting gift, fool! No! You can't get away! My ring. It's not working. It's not healing her.
It's too late, Lucia.
No. This has to work. It has to.
Remember, there's always hope.
No!
Bluette 2814. Deceased. Scanning sector 2814 for replacement sentient.
I couldn't help but think it was a missed opportunity not to have the ring
My days are neither dark
grab
nor
our character, but oh well.
gray sorrow grips my soul so tight. When dearest hope seems all but lost. My broken heart will pay the cost.
Oh noes! So you saw the Reckoning turned into an evil Grey Lantern. So she was an Indigo Lantern for about 53 seconds. Let's select our reward. So we got with the Dead Reckoning DLC, we got the style from the Reckoning. Then with this DLC, the style we are going to get is the style that the Reckoning, aka Lucia, is wearing in this DLC. And now she has a new style for her being now a Grey Lantern. Does that mean that this will be the style we will get in the next DLC? Or is that some new, will we get some new rewards at some point and we will get this new style? Um, if I was a betting man, I would bet that we are going to get this new style in the next DLC because obviously the story will continue in the next DLC. And here we saw the ring leave Lucia to pretty much not Lucia, Esmeralda, the Blue Lantern. The ring left saying that she was obviously deceased and it had to look for a new host. That is to confirm that she is dead. It's not a fake out. It's not an illusion or an imaginary story. The poor Esmeralda, the Blue Lantern, is dead. So we were told some time ago by the devs that the true leading character of this not just DLC, the storyline is Lucia, the Evil Reckoning, and this kind of confirms that. So now stalling, let us talk to Carol first.
This is serious. I've seen it before. We need to get out of here before it overwhelms us, too.
No, so we have to get out of here. And we're back to Mogo. And you may have noticed as we did complete the mission, it did count towards this chapter. So here I'm at 2 out of 20. And once we complete the event 20 times, we will get the new the Owen Tactical Assault Elite backups. We will get 60 Mogo Berries, and we will get 10 Tactical Mod Capsule. 10 Ultimate Tactical Mod Capsule. So for people who are worried that we got those tactical mods in the marketplace, they do give us some of those mods as rewards for various events from time to time. Yeah, it's probably not enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Like at this point, already I have a few pieces of gear that I should replace because I did find some better gear. But I still keep my old gear because I don't want to waste the tactical mod that's already in the gear. So if I do like I did the last time what I ended up doing is that I did not replace my gear. Basically, I kept the gear I had all the way until I was able to replace it with the Elite gear. So anyway, so this was the solo mission, the Elite version of the solo mission.